For achieving layer 2 in the Palo Alto, what we have to create? First, we have to create the zone. Okay. First, we need to create the zone. Okay. Second, we need to create the VLAN. Okay. Then third, we need to assign or configure the interface, configure the interfaces, with the mentioned zone and created VLAN, whatever the VLAN created, configure the VLAN. Once it's done, 4th point, we have to create one security policy to allow from these two different zone security policy, and that's it. We can then commit the changes. That's it. That is layer 2 deployment could be achieved just 5 steps, guys. So let's log into the firewall. We are going to, this is the topology. We are going to follow this topology. We will use 2 interfaces, and we have each 2 interfaces. We have 2 different IPs, same subnet of 2 different PC, belongs to the same subnet but have a different IP addresses. And with the help of VLAN tagging, he will forward the packet and he will can communicate to each other. We will see that. This one you're talking, this slide. Okay. So for achieving this, we will create a zone first. Once we'll create a zone, we will create the VLAN. Okay. And once, like, we will create one VLAN ID, like VLAN 100, whatever it is. Okay. Once we create the VLAN, once we create the zone, we can configure the interfaces, and in the interface, we will give the zone and assign the VLAN. We will see that how we can do that. Once interface has been configured by the zone and VLAN, then we can create the policy. Okay. To create the policy to communicate from specific that particular source IP and destination IP, and then we can commit the changes. That's what 5 steps we are going to do. Okay, guys, come. This is my management PC. Log into that, and I think that is committed. Okay. The first what I have said, we have to first configure the interface zone. First, just create one zone, guys. So in the topologies, I'm creating 2 zones. One I have given the name LAN, other one I have given the name server. Okay, so just give the name LAN. It's a name. And guys, type. Now you will understand. Type, all the time we are using layer 3. Here we are going to use layer 2. So this interface, this zone will work as a layer 2. That's it, guys. Okay, that's it. What we have done, we have given the name and assigned to layer 2, just like we do earlier, right? We have created the zone like inside, outside, and give the type layer 3 the same way. Okay, the same. Now we have create a name server, and type, instead of earlier we used to create layer 3, right? But in the layer 3 always it's required IP address, right? It's a layer 3, but this is for the layer 2. We have configured it as a layer 2. Okay, I have created the zone. Now we have to create the VLAN. Why VLAN required, guys? VLAN is for to communicating whatever the interface assigned to that particular VLAN, those can broadcasting the packet into that only. Okay, give the name. Just give the name VLAN 100. Just it's a name, guys. VLAN 100. No need to anything. Even we can assign the interface here as well. MAC address, whatever it is, we can assign it here as well. But no need. Just create the name. That's it, guys. Now we have created the zone, created the VLAN. 2 steps done. Now 3rd steps. What we can do? In the topology, Ethernet 1/1 created is a LAN. Okay, LAN zone belongs to LAN zone. Okay, now go to the Ethernet 1/1 and comment. It's a pre-configured. Give the name LAN zone, whatever the comment is, anything, right? And choose the type L2. Once you click on L2, config, what I'm getting? Only VLAN and security zone. Okay, so VLAN, guys, I have just created the VLAN 100. Okay, assigned to that, and we have created the zone. So I want that Ethernet 1/1 belongs to the LAN server. Okay, LAN zone. Okay, so whatever the VLAN we have assigned, VLAN is required to broadcasting the packet into that VLAN segment. Okay, that was it's a for the L2 communication, and we have assigned the security zone. What is in the advanced? Advanced, nothing. It's the same. Link speed, that is auto. Link duplex, auto. Link state, auto. Link state is what? If you want to power up of the interface, power up. If you want to shut down the shut down the interface, that is meaning of down. Okay, but it should be auto all the time. And what is LLDP? The same as Cisco Discovery Protocol. So those are by default not required anything. Only config, VLAN 100 and LAN. Okay. Now come to the Ethernet 1/2. The 1/2 connected with the zone server. This also belongs to the VLAN 100. Okay. Okay. Give the name anything, and this is layer 2. And come to the config. I want to assign this layer 2 interface to VLAN 100, and I want to assign this zone server zone. That's it. So we have created the zone, we have created the VLANs, we have assigned zones and VLAN to the interface. This 3 part done, guys. Fourth, we need to create a policy for that. Let's come to the policy and just go add. I want to create a policy like LAN to server. Okay, anything, it's a name. Source might belong to which zone? LAN zone. Okay, source address address is 172.16.1.1. Just type 172.16.1.1. Not typing. 172.16.1.1. Okay, source IP done. Now come to the destination IP. Destination belongs to server zone. Okay, destination IP 172.16.1.20. okay, application URL, just keep it everything okay and allow. That is done. Now come to the network. I want to create one management profile, so those can ping. If I initiate a ping, those can ping. So let's see, I think it would ping. Let's see, management profile we used to interface management. If I create, like given the name ping, just let me allow everything. Let's see. So we could see that I want to assign the ping, but I'm not getting the option. Okay. Earlier in the layer 3, we got the option to assign the management profile. So in the layer 2, it's not actually, right? Okay, that's okay. So if you want to communicate from PC1 to PC2, that's fine. If you want from PC2 to PC1, let's create one more rule from server to LAN. Now come as now we want from the server side, communication from server side. Okay, let's create 172.16.1.20. okay, 1.20, this is my source from the server end, right? Now this is the source, now this is the destination. I want a reverse traffic, and destination would be LAN, and zone, what is the destination IP? 172.16.1.1. action, all just keep like this. Now go to commit. Before committing, guys, all the time preview the changes and validate it. Okay, that is important all the time if you're doing in the offices. Like first policy I've created for that, this PC1 can communicate to PC2. If like suppose if PC2 initiate a traffic for the PC1, definitely required a policy, right? If you create only one policy, which their source is this one, destination is this one, so only he can initiate a traffic and he will get the reply. Yeah, he will get the reply because my firewall is what we know that. Okay, what is my firewall? It's maintain the state table. Okay, but if someone just now someone asked, if this PC want to communicate to this, if this is the source, this is the destination, if this one want to initiate a traffic, server want to initiate a traffic, suppose, so in this case we have to be required a reverse route. If don't want, it's all okay, but just now you guys only ask, na, that's why I've created the policy. So guys, my policy is ready. Let's see. Let's log into 172.16.1.1. What happened to this? Okay, so we have done the configuration. Let's see, we can communicate the traffic from PC1 to PC2. Let me log into that. I don't know why I'm not able to connect it. I don't know. So guys, let me shut it down, the device. Why? Because I want to change this PC. Okay, stop. Can I log into this? Okay, this one is responding. I would just want to keep it like this. I want to remove this, delete this device. I want to add one more. Node, Windows. What happened? Windows 32. Okay. I want to change the icon. Rest of all okay. Sorry. Okay, I want to connect. Take once. Let's go. Just power it on the device. Power it on this guy. Let's log into. Okay. So now I got it. Let's see. This IP is 172.16.1.20. Okay, so this PC has already IP 171.16. This PC required. Let it reboot. Even my firewall would be rebooting. Okay, let's wait. It will take 2-3 minutes time, guys. Okay, it's came up. Let's change his IP and give the IP of 172.16.1.1. Okay, 172.16.1.1. Give us 78255. No gateway. DNS not required, but anyway. Okay. The IP has been configured. Let's open its CMD. IP config. Check his IP. 172.16.1.1. That's fine. Meanwhile, let's see if firewall has come up. Admin test at the rate 123. No, it is not anyway. Logging here. Okay. Meanwhile, let's initiate a packet ping to 172.16.1.20 continuous ping. So this PC 172.16.1.1 initiating a ping to 172.168.1.20. Let's see if it's pinging or not. I'm not sure. My firewall has come up. Admin test at the rate 123. I think firewall is still down. Not down, it's booting actually. Let's close it. And let's try login from here. Okay, I'm getting the prompt. Okay, so I'm getting it means I'm getting the reply from the firewall, but I'm not getting, it means configure is not yet. The firewall configuration is not yet fully enabled. Because I'm getting the prompt, it means I'm getting the reply. This interface, management interface is replying to me, but I'm not getting the prompt. Let's see. Within a 1 or 2 minutes, hardly it will take a 1 or 2 minutes. Meanwhile, if you initiate a ping, that is not going to work. Post unreachable. Okay, I'm getting the prompt. Admin paste at the rate 123. Guys, see that I'm getting the reply here. See that it means 172.16.1.20 is replying. So I can successfully, earlier it was not, I can successfully able to reach from this PC to this PC. Even that PC also can. Let me break this. Even that PC from, we have created two rules, right? Let's see the log, guys. Close by. Anyway, string time. You can directly go to the console, log in with the admin, and the command is what, guys? Show session all. If you run this, nothing is there, right? So that if I do that, now I'm getting the ping. Okay, that was 172.16.1.1. LAN is the zone. Is going to the 172.16.1.2 to the zone server, and though both are belongs to the same subnet, guys. See that? Okay, so that's the beauty. We can even connect the two zone, and all communication has been happening. The two zone, they belongs to the same subnet, belongs to the different zone, but communication happening in the two different interfaces with the help of VLAN tagging, guys. So that's how. Please do the lab. Let's try to communicate from the this PC. Let's see. We have a policy we have created. CMD. Ping from there. Ping 172.16.1.1, and it's replying, guys. See that? I'm getting a reply. If you want to see the logs, we can see the logs here as well. Yeah, 1.20 is the source, destination is 1.1 from the server zone to the LAN zone. Even we can see the log. The firewall, go to the monitor tab. We know that we don't have a license, so we won't be able to see the traffic and alert slot bar in the session browser. Let's see if you are able to see anything. Nothing. Let's initiate again. Let's see. Come here and just refresh it. We got the logs, guys. See that? So from the zone LAN going to the zone server, two different zone, source IP 172.16.1.1 going to the 1.20 from port 1 to port 71, protocol 1. Protocol 1 is what? ICMP protocol 1. Application is what? Using ping from the rule LAN to server. Okay, this is the rule is hitting, policy hitting. Going from interface 170 interface 1/1 to the interface 1/2. How many bytes are transferring? 148. So that's how we can see the logs, guys, in the session browser. Okay. From port means what? This is ICMP. This is like a from port and to port. This is ICMP protocol. Okay, so right. It is not showing the source port here. We can see the source port as well, like a from port, like ICMP for the ICMP is actually using a 0. It should not be 1 actually. What they are using, but as for what I know, for the communication of ping, what is ping? I am initiating a ping communication, guys. Right? It's a ping. Right? So what is ping, guys? Ping is a when any user forwarding a request for the ping, that is called ICMP echo, right? We know that. And the reply, that is called echo reply. So as for what I know, both are the ICMP. Okay. So ICMP echo is working on port number 8 or 0. I don't know which one working on the 8 and someone working on the 0. Okay, ICMP protocol port number 0 and 1 is 8. I think 0 is for echo and replies for 8. So that port 1 is all like using a protocol 1. Protocol 1, we know that it's a ICMP, like a TCP is a protocol 6, guys. All protocol is are the part of IP, Internet Protocol. Okay, all are the part of IP. So TCP is a protocol 6, protocol number 6. Like ICMP is a protocol number 1. This port number is part of a ICMP, not protocol. Okay, let's see what I can see in the searches. So that is actually 1 and 71, whatever you are saying, it's a part of ICMP, some ICMP port. Okay, like echo and reply kind of. But whatever I know, ICMP echo port number. Let's see. Where is the port number? TCP allow ping ICMP port number. Cisco learning. Let's see what I'm getting in the Wikipedia. Nothing more information. ICMP type. Echo and echo reply is on 0. Okay, and echo reply is on 0. Type 0 port. See that, guys? What I said? Request coming on port number 8. Okay, ICMP port, and reply going on port number 0. Echo reply. That is what I said, right, in the earlier. Okay, so echo port is 8, ICMP port 8, and reply is on echo reply 8. Whatever 1 and 2, I don't know. That is could be something else. Okay, 1 and 71, it could be belongs to some ICMP only. Okay, let it be. So that's how, guys, we can do the lab for layer 2 deployment. Okay,